This is my third Tällberg forum, and I think what Tällberg does is bring together a group of inspiring leaders from all around the world and build a network for change. And this is exactly what I do in my work at the Swedish Institute, but with a younger generation of leaders. So being back at Tällberg with a group of those kind of multipliers is fantastic, and that's why I'm back here, because I always feel like that I expand my network, their network, the Swedish Institute's network, and I'm always inspired here. I work with training programs for young opinion leaders from the Middle East, North Africa, many of who have been at the kind of forefront of the ongoing revolutions, but also the kind of revolution in Egypt and Tunisia. Um, I have a, I would say I have a huge network of networks because I work in the field of social media and social technologies. I'm privileged to not belong to one network, but also to the network of my networks. I would say this, that the revolutions that we are seeing, the uprisings, the awakening in the Arab region, especially which is triggered by the young generation, is is part of a network revolution. And the work that we have been doing and what we been doing since the last 5 years is just trying to build these networks by uh, by by using social media technologies, but also finding the people who can expand these networks and use these tools. So I would say that we have contributed to strengthening the people who were already strong forces. I think that our narrative proved right, that it is networks of people that create change together, and that the kind of era that we live in, where we're going from the analog to the digital world, is creating a lot of chaos, but also possibilities of power shifts. And these power shifts have proven that when people have access to technologies, they can report themselves and they can mobilize, organize, and collaborate. But at the same time, obviously, I think it's really important to stress as well that it is the people on the ground that have been uh, risking their lives. So the technologies that we have given them, or the kind of tools that we have given them through these trainings, um, are just a means, not an end. But I think what we did right, I can say, humbly so, is that we brought together a group of young people who were real doers, who were very brave, from different parts of the Middle East region, and bringing them together in a place like Sweden, whether it's being here at Tällberg or it's being in Stockholm in our training programs, is a safe haven. It's a space where you can talk to each other, where you can discuss, share, and hence strengthen yourself. And what I think we did right also was that we listened to their needs. So we didn't think that we knew what solutions young people or a young generation of Arabs need, but 5 years ago, I went around in the Middle East and I asked a lot of people from the civil society that we don't know what you need, but we want to hear from you what you need, and and that was difficult because they were always suspicious, and some of them said, what kind of agenda do you have? But once you build that trust and you listen to people, I think you can do things which are relevant and which make sense and which can cause revolutions eventually as well.